welcome back to KB Rail. It was April of this year when I did my last update, so it's long past due. But you'll see I've got a lot accomplished. So, we'll continue on. Stand by. Alright, we're going to start here in Port Diana. You can see the boat here my buddy built me. I had the bottom cut off of it so it looks like it's sitting down in the water. And speaking of the water, you can see that I have it painted. I need to add 10 coats of Mod Podge to this. And this is following the Dave Frary technique. I might start that tonight. You can see behind the boat here, I have the pier. The pier's in. I haven't built the crane yet. It needs to be painted, weathered, but we're working on it. And I want to show you this next thing here in Port Diana. My daughter bought me a boat for Christmas one year, a model kit. I actually had mentioned to her that I had wanted it. I received it, started building it, taking my time on it. Took a while to get to where I was. I got the hull built, the cannons on, such things like that, and got pushed off to the wayside, started collecting dust, got knocked onto the floor, parts got broke. Well, I decided I wanted to put it on this layout. So it was a little determination, a little push to get it built. So I've got it built, and it is the USS Constitution. You can see here. Fairly large boat. Really proud the way it came out, that is. You got the rigging on it here. I'm not going to put any sails on it. Just the rigging. A lot of nice detail in this boat. See here, I got some stone outcropping here. Show you some of the detail here that I've done. Painting. Turned out pretty good. And here on my layout, it is a tourist trap. You see here, Constitution Tours and History. Purchase tickets to go visit the boat. And Scratch built this to get up to the boat. Need to put some people on there. And we're going to get to do some train spotting. Here it comes. We got a tank train running around the layout. I had the sound turned down on it so it's not blowing us out here. You notice here on the caboose, lights are lit on it. Alright. You can also see here that I have the scenery done here in Port Diana. Trees are in. Pavement. Got a little campfire scene going on here. Some people sitting on a bench. Look here, you can actually see the fire twinkling. Little plume of smoke coming up out of there. Alright. Come around, you see we got a lot of trees in here. I did get my engines back on the layout, most of them anyway. We got a lot more to go down underneath into the staging yard, but the staging yard's totally dirty yet. I don't want to put anything down there. Most of the cars are on the layout as well, except for the ones that go down there and then trains. See here, I have station. The parking lot completed here. A couple cars sitting in there. Alright, some cars sitting in the classification yard. There's an empty coal drag being pulled by some RS3 units sitting on the arrival departure. Another major undertaking. I got Chase City complete. Really proud of it. Turned out really well. Come back here, you see I got all the scenery in down here. The thing that held me back the most was what I was going to do here. I think I showed you the last update. The styrene that I was using for the sidewalks. I got it all scribed, painted. It is a great height. Let me get down here once for you. You see it's a good height for the curb. Turned out really well. Scratch built this pawn shop sign. And I have a few Miller Engineering signs on the layout. Here's Hobby. Go down and around the corner here. Got the bar. See the car shop here. Got somebody in there welding. Flag lit here. Little monument. Turned out pretty good. Put a little black paint on there, smeared it on there a little bit, waited for it to dry a little bit, and then rubbed it off. Turns out that it looks like marble now. Kind of hard to see in this video. I don't know. It's picking up something else there. The flag maybe. Try to get you a good look at it. Down this back street here, townhouse is back there. Come down here, I do have a couple just plugged vehicles on the layout as well. I got 13 of them from a guy selling them on eBay. The vehicles, the hubs, and the power supply. It was like an outstanding price. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I couldn't pass it up. It was very good. Here's another Miller Engineering sign. Capitol Theater. Capitol Theater here in Williamsport, PA, where we're from. It's what I grew up with. It's now called the Community Arts Center, but the building's still there. A lot of memories. There's another just plugged car. Firehouse scenery down around here. Everything's lit up now. I told you in the last update that I was going to put some guardrails in around the Greasy Spoon Diner. Got that completed. And got some shrubbery in around there. And can anybody say ice cream truck? Hey, alright. I did mention too about the graveyard. So I got that completed as well. Picked up this fence at the local hobby shop in Torresville. Down around the Piggly Wiggly. Shrubbery around the house here. Got my signs on a couple of the buildings. There's Chuck Sand and Gravel. There's some weathering done on the buildings as well. The cement factory here. Cement plant. That's wet fish cement. So I painted it and weathered it. Also did a little scene here. Some gangsters parked the car, grabbed something out of the trunk, and headed into the woods. Just an idea I had. Alright, we're back up here. Sawmill, lumber yard. Not totally satisfied with this little area here yet. It's got some more work to be done here. Maybe some more static grass. I have some Cadmine tails. Might be able to add them in there and it look good. And if you remember in the last video, I said something about the marsh and the corn. Well, both are completed. This is what leads into the town of Ashley here. Got my corn rows in. You can see the marsh there in the background. Again, I'm not finished here with the corn. Not real happy with the color. I'm going to try to hit it with the airbrush and maybe change the color a little bit. Take a sponge and do like a dry brush effect on the top of them with some golden yellow or something and try to make it look like the tassels are golden. But I did get all the scenery done here. Town of Ashley. Imperial Foods. Down through here, the parking lots between them and the Megawatts building. Nala Foods over there. We'll go down and around here. Sorry for the jiggling. You see here, you got a little parking lot here, a little pickup truck. Follow this path, goes down through the woods here. Opens up down here, you'll see. Got some guys playing checkers here. We got a guy with a fishing pole headed to the marsh. A kid on a dock with a fish and his dog and some fishing tackle. Lady out here rowing her boat. Motor must have died on her. The lily pads. This guy in this boat don't quite know what he's doing. Just enjoying life, I guess. We got some trees in down through here, down to the brewery. Well, I did get the sign on Matt's Manures too. My son really did like that. And you got the tanks done here in the brewery. Alright, I'm going to head up real quick to the second deck. Going to skim through this. I didn't really get anything done. I did clean it all off. Track only goes to theirs like it did before. Come out here, it's going to go to the coal breaker. This is all going to be mounting up in through here. Down from the coal breaker. Picked up this next building in Timonium, Maryland at the show down there. I paid $15 for this. The guy wanted $30, and I've seen them. They go for a lot more than that. I mean, it's just a flat wood little structure, but has some really nice detailing in it. So for $15, can't complain. Didn't get the bridge in yet, just still sits here. I'll get it. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I worked at Koppers down here in Muncie, Pennsylvania. Quite a few years I was a turbine operator. What we did is we burned old railroad ties, created steam, and it turned a 10 megawatt generator. We sold that power back to whoever we could get the best price from. And while I worked there, when I first started, I was a utility operator, and I actually got to drive a trackmobile exactly like this. It was fun, except for in the winter time. Especially when there was a foot or so of snow. Not real fun then. Alright, I'll continue down here. Here's one of those prefab buildings like the Sick and Tire down below. O'Leary Dairy Distribution. A little milk truck there. Abbott's ice cream car. Happened to place it there. And we got Trackside Oil Dealer here. Probably going to name that KB Petroleum. Come around, got the Trackside Post Office. This area down through here, this is where I was going to put that other yard. Comes down through here. A couple things, and the turntable is going to go right about there, and then of course the roundhouse approximately in that area. Here are those Just Plug cars that I got from him. Like I said, I think it was like 13 of them. I think I got a couple duplicates, but spread them out throughout the layout. Nobody really noticed. Can't complain. Alright. Come around. Gonna have a little rural scene up here. farmhouse, little farm maybe. It's funny, it's right above the other rural scene. Man, this is going to be a big building here. The Champion Packing Company. It's going to be called Black Hills Packing Company. Worked at Black Hills Packing Company out in Rapid City, South Dakota. That's where we lived for 4 years. And I just had to put that on the layout. And it comes down here to the power station. This building right here, this flat, I paid $10 for. Got this one in Altoona at a show. I was paying the $10 basically for that sign, the Miller Miller Engineering sign. Didn't know if it worked or not. Guy said it did. I said okay. So building was pretty decent, a little modern. But I'll cover a lot of that up. Hit it with a lot of weathering. Kind of make it look old maybe. But got a home and that sign did work. I was real happy for $10. Can't complain. Down here at the end of the second deck is where another mountain's going to be. This is my reverse loop. I have this oil derrick here. I have the motor that makes that go up and down too. I'm going to put it up in there somewhere up in the hill. Alright folks, that's it. Kind of short and sweet. Hit that subscribe button. Hope you like it. Hit that like button. Leave some comments. Anything you want to see a little bit closer, just ask. No problem. And if you hit that notification bell, you might actually get a few mail. I'm planning on, when I do the second deck here, to do a few how I do videos. Maybe like how I lay the track, how I weather the track, how I ballast the track, some terraforming, cardboard stripping, plaster cloth, gypsylite, painting it, all leading up to scenery. Here goes the train bias again here. So, hopefully, I get a few more of these videos out, and I get some more done up here on the second deck, and I'll do another update. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon, and bye for now.